Hi, welcome to my doll channel. It's December 2020, and today I'm going to talk about the Ideal Company, their version of the teenage model doll. Now, their doll is named Tammy, and if you're as old as I am, you may remember there were series of movies that came out in the 60s called Tammy, and I'm pretty sure that that's where they got the name. The name Tammy was very popular. These movies had Sandra Dee and Debbie Reynolds, and very wholesome, good movies. I loved them as a kid. I used to love to watch the Tammy movies. So if you never watched those, maybe you want to check one out. They're really cute. Sandra Dee had the cutest personality and a very pretty girl. And anyway, let's get to the doll. So Tammy was introduced in like '62, so after Barbie, but she only lasted till about '65. So there's not as much variety in the Tammy doll as there is in the Barbie, because Barbie, they still make Barbies today in the same name, but Tammy only lasted a few years. So you'd think there'd be less of them, but they seem to be. They must have really turned out a lot, because they're not that hard to find, and especially if you go to eBay, you can pick up a Tammy for a pretty decent price. And this would be a Tammy. This is a straight leg Tammy. Her legs don't bend. Her waist doesn't twist, because she's '62. This is even before Mattel came out with the twist and turn and the bend leg, so Tammy didn't have this either. So this would have been the original outfit that the Tammy doll would have came in, this little jumpsuit. And Tammy didn't have a lot of variety of hair colors, blondes, different shades of blonde. And I've only got about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9 Tammy dolls. So this was a Tammy, and then they had, they just, don't think they ever had one that bent at the knee, but it was called the Posing Tammy, and a little softer. I don't think this is one either. It's really hard to tell the difference in them. But I dropped something here. I dropped this little plate of fruit that came with this outfit right here. This is velvet pants and a pink shirt, and my camera's not really good in this lighting, but this is a little bit darker blonde. You can see same, got the side glance like the Skipper doll from Mattel. But so there's Tammy, and let me have to read some of this because I can't remember. Now, Tammy had a little sister who was around 7, and her name was Pepper. So this would be a Pepper doll. And then there was a brother named Ted, which I don't have. And then there's parents. She had parents, and the dad. I don't have any of the parents, and I'm not going to go out of my way to buy the parents. If I come across one in a box or something, I'd probably keep them. But I'm not going to go out of my way probably to buy a dad. Not at this moment. That's not anything that I'm really interested in. But the dad has a little gray to his hair, and then the mom. They're not the prettiest dolls ever, and I kind of into the prettier dolls and the outfits. So that's why I wouldn't like really go out of my way to buy one. But I wanted to show you the thing that they did have on Tammy. They did come out with one they called a Posing Tammy, and I don't see that she really poses that much. She doesn't twist. Her legs are softer, but this one has what they call the top knot. She's got a little bit of hair up there, and she's more expensive in the Tammy family. If you find one like this with a little extra, just a braid right in the center of the hair, just wrapped around and braided up. And Tammy has a variety of clothes, just like Barbie. Lots of pretty clothes, and that's what made these dolls popular. What kids wearing was all the pretty clothes, because if you were the average family like my family, I mean, I wore dresses to school up to like the 5th grade. We could only wear dresses, so you had 4 or 5 dresses, and that was it. Maybe get another couple at Christmas, but so having these dolls with all these beautiful outfits was more than most kids that I knew had. So it was a lot of fun to have these dolls. I'm sure to the kids that had these, and that's one reason I loved them was the clothing. That was a big part of the appeal of the teenage model dolls. One thing that I would suggest if you wanted to start looking for Tammy and you just don't know anything about her is if you would go to eBay and maybe get you a little booklet. You can get these little booklets, And that way you can, and also with Barbie, I would suggest doing that. If you get a little booklet, if you like, because you can be overwhelming. Barbie has so much it can be overwhelming, and Tammy has a lot too. For no longer than they made her, she still has a lot of clothes. So get a little booklet, and you can kind of go through and maybe look at some. See, these are drawings; they were not actual pictures. And but you can get an idea of some of the accessories that come with them and the names, because they were like the early Barbies. They named a lot of their outfits. So, and you can pick these up for probably $4 or $5 maybe on eBay, and it's really a good place to start if you want to start collecting in the Ideal Tammy. Really cute picture. I don't think it really looks a lot like Tammy, but that's the booklet. And there's I just want to throw all the ones that I have up here. I have this Tammy, and she only pretty much comes in shades of blonde. No red hair that I've ever seen, or even a really dark one. But I've got this one, and she's got a little, not an ideal outfit, a little clone outfit that fit her, and it's sort of a Southern Belle type, so I like it. She's got the short blonde hair, and then there's, they did do a growing up Tammy doll, where she's got a little bit more mature body, and this is her. And they shared this doll with a friend of hers called Misty. So make these out of the way. So this would be a Misty, and this is a grown-up Tammy. And Misty was also called the Miss Clairol, so they sold her under, I think, a couple of different names, but same doll. Now they're softer, they're lace kind of in, but they don't click. Instead of being the hard plastic, they're the soft. They're a little softer, but you made for her arm, they both made it at the same time. So not as much variety as Barbie, because, like I said, if they stopped making them in '65, that's around the time Barbie had came out with the bend and click legs. So this one, look at the shirt. Now, when I saw this shirt, I just had to have this because I'm a Beetle fan. So the yeah on the Tammy, I thought that was, if you can see that, my camera's not really good in here, but it says yeah, and it's got four little long hair mop top Beetles. Can't tell which one's which. They all look the same. So I'm sure if it's not the Beatles, I didn't put Beatles, but it was modeled after the Beatles. So love this. And there's some other, they call them cookie shirts. And Tammy, like Barbie, also has Tammy tag. There's a tag inside the clothing that says Tammy. So let me just run over these just for information. So you had the Pepper doll, which is a little sister who was about 7. She also had a brother named Pete. I don't have one of those. And then she had the parents. She had a boyfriend named Bud. I've never seen a Bud. And then Pepper had some friends called Salty, which was a boy doll. I did see him in a book. And a Patty, and then there's a Dodie. And the Dodie is a smiling, so you can see some teeth in the Dodie. And I think those do come in dark hairs. For the Tammy, I've never seen a dark hair Tammy. They could be. I've never seen them in even the books that I go through. I've never seen one in. But maybe in some of the other countries, because some foreign dolls are different than the American dolls. Now here's a Tammy with dark. This is a Canadian. So a Canadian Tammy, they did have dark hair. But all the ones released here, so, and here's a long-haired Tammy called Estrella. Most likely a European doll, really, really long hair. You can see this right here. So I always have books. I have accessories. I try to get a lot to give me information to help me along. Now, Tammy also had cases. I have one case. I have a pretty black one right here, and it's Tammy. And I have the snow outfit right here. Oh, there it is. And the skis, and there's a couple things. A lot of little accessories come with her. One thing about the Tammy purses that I want to tell you that's different than the Barbie purses, if you look, they're called like the half moon. Her purses curve, and that's all the Tammy's purses have this curve, pretty much. The little purses like that. And I have a couple of accessories in here. Like, I do have the skis that go with the skiing outfit. And I have a little typewriter. And I think this is the cutest little thing. There's a little typewriter that goes with like a secretary set of some sort. I don't remember. Here's another little bag that goes with a Tammy outfit. And I don't remember what goes with what, because I don't have the complete set. So I just keep them in here until I decide to buy them. Here's a little gray hat and I guess a hand muff, because it's open on both sides. That goes, and I'm not even sure what outfit these go with. But that's just the accessories that I have. And I do have this really cute, I don't have a lot of jewelry, even on Barbies. I have a couple of, recently got some of the original earrings. I don't put them in their ears, but they're really nice. But I have the old Tammy necklace that I've been meaning to fix it for years and years, and I just have not. It's a pearl, a pink, sort of got a pink, but it's broke, and I need to work on this. But it's like a double strand. You get it together, and I can't really show that really well, but it needs a little work. But that's about all I have about Tammy. She is marked. Oh, Tammy's not marked in the same place. Well, yeah, on the right above the. See how the legs are made here? They're marked right here. This is where this paper doll is marked. And but that's the face. If you see one, if you want one, you know what they look like. She has freckles, and I have read that there is a pepper without freckles. So that pretty much completes my collection. I don't have a big collection. And the shoes, you can see the shoes are a little different. They're soft, real pointy-toed, flat heel. This one has a split there, so they have their problems, just like some of the splits on the Barbie shoes. But they split too. And I don't have a whole lot of Tammy's shoes. I will show you this outfit had like a sandal with it. If you can see that. My lighting is terrible in here. But really cute face. Looks a little younger than the Barbie, in my opinion. She's supposed to be 16, and the 16-year-old ponytail one looks like a 25-year-old lady, in my opinion. But that's how they made them. But yeah, and I went over all this. So the dad, the mom, the brother. That's about it. So that concludes my little tutorial on recognizing and identifying some of the Tammy dolls. And I say, get yourself one of those books. They're inexpensive, and it really helps you pick out what you want instead of being so overwhelmed with everything that's out there. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, click the like button, click the bell, comment. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks a lot.